Sort of decompress now. What's your evaluation of the fight?
Overall, I felt like I did pretty good. My coach said I did pretty good. Obviously, there were some things they were wanting me to do that I was like they really wanted me to open up with my hands, and I was a little bit hesitant just because I knew she was going to shoot, and I didn't want to get stuck like in a long combination and her shoot underneath. So, I felt like I could have let my hands go a little bit more.
You had her rocked a couple of times in that fight. When you see your opponent clearly hurt, what is it, do you think, that makes you not just fire away? Is that just composure? You have to make sure that you don't just go crazy?
Yeah, like I didn't want to rush in there like crazy with my hands down, my chin up, and then, get caught, because all it takes is one punch to change the momentum of a fight.
She landed a good shot on you in the second round, I think.
Maybe like 2 or 3, it feels like.
I think she threw the straight left like 7 in a row, I think. How hurt were you when she landed that punch?
I think the first one I was a little stunned, and then I just found myself having like a whole inner monologue. I was like, oh, she just hit me. She hit me pretty hard. And then it was like boom, 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 and I was like, oh, shit, I gotta...
You can swear.
Okay, I was like, oh, I gotta move. I'm in the middle of a fight.
I like that you actually paused and terrified that you just said shit. Yes, but you managed to recovered well, and then the third round. So, how happy are you with this performance? When you go home tonight, are you going to sit there and be like, yeah, I did good tonight, or are there things you kind of want to tweak?
There's some things I want to tweak, and I really felt like I could get a finish in this fight, and so I'm a little let down that I didn't get a finish, but, a win's a win, and I'll take it.
Win's a win. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, sit down.
Jen.
Sit down, babe.
More than one today.
Yeah.
More than one.
Hey, there's only 3 guys here.
Let's keep it short.
Okay.
Hey, Jen. How does it feel? You started your UFC career 0-2, but now you're on a 2-fight win streak. How does that feel?
It feels good to overcome that adversity. I was in a pretty dark place. I'd never lost 2 in a row in my career, and obviously never on such a large stage. So it took a while to, I just really had to dig deep and figure out what it was that I wanted to do.
Were you questioning yourself?
Absolutely. But at the end of the day, I decided that wasn't going to be how my story ended.
And I'm sure, you're probably going to get asked this a million times, but like the Atomweight division, right? I mean, what will it take for the UFC to bring one bring an Atomweight division into the UFC?
I think there's a lot of great 105ers out there at this point. I think I'm getting a little too big to even make 105, so it's kind of beyond, my realm of care.
And finally, you said that you had a victory cookie yesterday. What flavor was it?
Chocolate chip. Simple. I like to keep it simple.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah, riding off what you said, now you said you're a little bit bigger, to be tough to 105. What's the biggest differences you feel in your game now as opposed to when you were in the 105 division?
I definitely feel a lot stronger. And it really took so much out of me to make 105. I was dieting extremely hard, for the entire 8 weeks. It really started to whittle away at my strength.
When you were out there, there's a couple times where you guys were, just throwing back and forth. When you get in those moments, do you enjoy those moments because you get to test yourself? And are there points in the fight where you're like, wow, I feel better after that exchange? Or what goes through your head when you start going through some of those tough exchanges?
I think I enjoy it. Maybe a little too much, but when you crack somebody really hard, it's really hard to compare any other feeling in the world to that. It feels pretty good. As unpsychotic as I can make that sound.
Did she surprise you with anything out there?
Obviously a couple of shots, but for the most part, she fought exactly how we expected her to.
And then lastly, I can't let you get out without giving my boy Save some praise. Talk a little bit about Fortis MMA and what they're helping bring to your fight game.
Going in there, there's so many high-level fighters. There's so many people that you can just sit and watch in awe, and it's just such a great environment. Like everybody's in there. There's no drama. Everybody just wants to work extremely hard. Everybody's pushing everybody else. It's just a really great energy.
And then now that you've got a couple wins going, what sort of goals are you setting for yourself for the rest of this year and for next year? What are you hoping to achieve next year?
I was really hoping for a finish this fight. I feel like I keep getting really close. I was close to the rear naked in my first fight. I was really close maybe to a stoppage in this one. So, I'm going to keep grinding away until I get that first finish.
Awesome. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
She was done whether